Hi, this is my review of the Lowepro Whistler 350 BP AW rucksack. BP stands for backpack, AW stands for all weather. That means it's got a built-in rain cover. Now, I've had this pack for about 6 months and I rate it highly. I'm going to start with the material first. It's a denier 420 ripstop nylon with a TUP coating. Well, what does that mean? It means it's very thick, very tear resistant and quite water resistant as well. In fact, I've gone out in what I call light showers and I wouldn't even think about putting the all-weather cover on because it's absolutely fine. So they don't claim it to be waterproof, but I can tell you, you could probably take a 10-minute or 15-minute shower on this and it wouldn't seep into the pack. Let's go with the outside first. There's a lot of straps on this rucksack or backpack. Let's start with the orange ones first. This is detachable. I wouldn't take it off personally, but you can detach it if you want to. You've got to be careful you put it on properly because you can lose this strap. You've got to be careful of that. So I always make sure I've got this secured properly, because the reason being is because it can be taken off, it can come off mistakenly like that. So you've got to be careful you've got it on properly. Right. That's those straps. These are 2 walking pole straps. There's nothing else on the front I can think of strap wise. They're the side straps, and if you undo this one here, you see you've got a strip of nylon, really tough nylon, so you can secure things in there and then actually clip it back together. I carry my tripod on the side, and you would think it would make the sack uncomfortable. It doesn't. This sack is very, very comfortable. And the reason it's very comfortable is because it has an active zone system. That means it's padded where it meets your body, and it really is very comfortable. It's also got these pads here which allow for a bit of air circulation as well. This is a very comfortable backpack. Take my word for it. I'm going to start from the top because my big complaint about Lowepro in the early days was you couldn't store stuff in their mid-range backpacks other than camera equipment. Well, Lowepro have listened. In fact, this pack is being designed with outdoor photographers in mind, and they've consulted top professional photographers that film outdoors, and they've come up with this sack. The name Whistler obviously is related to the Whistler region of Canada, which is an outdoors person's mecca. So yes, this sack really works for outdoors people. Now, the top compartment, I store gloves, my torch in there, hat, etc. There is the all-weather cover in here as well. I've never actually used it because most of the time, as I say, for a 15-minute shower, you don't need that all-weather cover, but it's there if you want it. There's also a little zip compartment inside here. It's difficult to show you. I don't quite know what it's for, but you could probably get some stuff in there. I have no idea where it's there. I think it's something to do with the construction of the sack. It's not easily unzipped. It doesn't have a puller on it. So I'm a bit confused as to what that is, but I think it's to allow a bit of plastic there that's in the back to come out. I'm not too sure, but it's not really a storage area. It's got a key holder as well in there as well. So I do store a lot of stuff in there. On the front, and this is, I'll take these orange straps off now. On the front, you have another storage space. Now, I keep a small tripod in this little cover here, and it's also waterproof at the back. So if you put wet gear in here, it will not go through to the actual rucksack, your camera equipment. So this is one of the fantastic things about this sack. There's also a little compartment here where you can store stuff as well. So as I say, there's a lot of places you can store stuff on this rucksack. Also, on the actual belt, there's 2 zipper compartments. Now, I personally use these, or 1 zipper compartment, I should say. I personally use this to store my batteries because you want easy access to your batteries, but you can put what you like in there, of course. Right, that's really that part of the rucksack covered. I can't think of anything else to say on the outside. There's slip lock attachments everywhere, and slip lock is a patented system from Lowepro. Really, it just means straps, and you can attach like lens pouches, etc. So there's so many carrying options here, it's unbelievable. Right, let's go into the camera compartment itself. Now, I haven't got all the inserts in. I've got some here, so that shows you how many inserts you're actually going to get. Let me open up the back of the pack. Right, Right, now there's this cover as well, and this helps also to give you a little bit more protection to the pack. The other innovative thing about this is you can zip it up 2/3 of the way, and what can actually happen then is if you just want access in really bad weather to your camera, let's say, you can just pull it out from there. You can tuck that in at the top as well, and also roll it down and tuck it in at the bottom. Most of us in most normal weather would probably have it rolled back here and tucked away inside there, so you can tuck it back in there. As you can see, I haven't got all the inserts in, but that's where I keep my camera. I keep a 300mm lens in there, 75 to 300mm, 70 to 300mm. I keep a 35mm primer in there and a 21mm in there. There's also this little attachment here as well. I'll pull one out to show you. You can actually store batteries or a GoPro in there. So they have thought about things like GoPro in this. There's 2 of those inserts, by the way. I personally don't carry a GoPro, but I keep batteries in there, etc. So this is a very adaptable camera compartment, and as I say, it's waterproof from the front as well, and you've got this cover as well, so it really helps to protect your equipment. There's also another storage area here. You can put little ties in, etc., and a memory card area here as well. So that's it with this sack. All I can tell you guys is this is probably the best sack I've ever owned. Full stop. I don't mean just camera sacks. I mean any sack. This is expensive. As I said, it's about $350. You probably get it a bit cheaper if you shop around, and 250 UK pounds. So from my point of view, it's a great investment. And I would urge you, if you're really serious about the outdoors and you're going to go out all day, especially into the mountains, etc., in the winter, this is the sack to carry. As I say, it's quite easy to carry a snowboard, a tripod, etc. If you plan to carry, let's say, a big full format camera, etc., I would recommend you go for the 450. It's probably only about $20, $30 more expensive, or about 20 or 40 pounds more expensive. I can't remember, but for me, I'm not really a video person, so I only carry my lenses and my Sony Alpha 7R2, and obviously raincoats, etc. Now I do keep a raincoat in that top compartment quite comfortably as well. So overall, out of 10, I'll give it a 10. It's the best rucksack I've ever owned. Thank you.